Welcome to JF Coin, the home for all true coin lovers and collectors who believe that every small piece of copper tells a huge story. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1984 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a coin that might look ordinary but could actually be worth a life-changing amount of money. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare versions of this coin have reached a current market value of $779,338, and the story behind it is nothing short of incredible. Let's go back to the year 1984, a time when the United States Mint was still using the classic Lincoln Memorial design for the 1 cent coin. The coin proudly bears the face of Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, on the front, symbolizing honesty, leadership, and unity. On the reverse side, we see the magnificent Lincoln Memorial, a national treasure representing freedom and history. But what makes the 1984 D Liberty 1 cent coin so special, so unique, and so unbelievably valuable today? Let's explore that mystery together. The letter D on the 1984 coin stands for Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. mints responsible for producing millions of these coins. In 1984, the Denver Mint struck over 5 billion pennies, most of which were made from a copper-plated zinc composition, 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. This was part of a major change that began in 1982, when the U.S. Mint decided to move away from solid copper coins due to rising metal costs. However, among those billions of 1984 D pennies, a few extremely rare varieties were struck with errors, and these are the coins that collectors are now hunting for. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1984 D Liberty 1 cent coin is the double die obverse, a minting error where Lincoln's features or lettering appear doubled. This doubling can often be seen around Lincoln's eye, lips, or the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." These slight imperfections are what transform an ordinary 1 cent piece into a numismatic treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding one of these in your old coin jar. A single penny turning into $779,338 is like finding a piece of American history hiding in your pocket, but there's more to this story. The 1984 D penny also fascinates collectors because of its historical background. This was an era of transition in coin production, when the U.S. Mint was perfecting the new copper-plated zinc technology. Some coins were struck on leftover copper planchets from earlier years by mistake, creating another rare variety, the 1984 D copper planchet error coin. These coins are heavier than the regular zinc cents and can easily be identified by their distinct weight and sound. If you happen to find a 1984 D penny that weighs around 3.11 grams, instead of the usual 2.5 grams, you might just be holding a rare copper version that collectors would pay a fortune for. Over the years, auctions have seen some unbelievable sales of 1984 D pennies. Coins in perfect uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS 68 or higher by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC, have fetched enormous prices. Collectors pay premium amounts for coins with brilliant luster, sharp detail, and no signs of wear. The most extraordinary specimens, those with mint errors or doubled designs, have reached prices close to $779,338, making them among the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. Now, let's talk about how you can identify and protect your own 1984 D Liberty 1 cent coins. First, take out your magnifying glass and carefully inspect the date, mint mark, and Lincoln's features. Look closely for doubling or unusual thickness in the letters or numbers. Check the color and luster. Bright red coins with no signs of circulation are the most desirable. If you have one that looks unusual, it might be worth sending it to a professional grading service. A simple certification could turn your 1 cent coin into a verified treasure worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Collectors today are passionate about the story behind these coins. Each 1984 D Liberty 1 cent piece represents a chapter in American minting history, a story of innovation, precision, and the occasional beautiful mistake that turns a common coin into something legendary. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keeping an eye out for these special coins can be a thrilling and profitable adventure. The beauty of coin collecting lies in its surprises. A small, shiny penny from your childhood change could one day fund your dream car, your dream house, or your entire retirement. And that's what makes the 1984 D Liberty 1-cent coin so exciting. It's a reminder that hidden treasures often come in the smallest forms. So, next time you come across an old jar of pennies, don't overlook them. Take your time, examine each one carefully, especially those with the 1984 D mint mark. You never know, one of them might be that magical coin worth $7.79, $3.38. If you love discovering rare coins, learning about their hidden secrets, and staying up to date with the latest market values, make sure to subscribe to JF Coin, your trusted channel for everything related to US coinage. We bring you the latest updates on rare Liberty 1-cent coins like the 1990 D, 2018 D, 1986, 1975 D, 1976, 1998, 1978, 2004 D, 2008, 2014, 1987, 2013, and the 1990 Liberty 1-cent coins. Each with incredible stories and unbelievable current market values, some soaring above $7.79,000. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most surprising and valuable coins ever struck in modern US history, the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right, the humble 1-cent coin that could be sitting quietly in your drawer, your old collection, or even your pocket change, might actually be worth an incredible $779,339 in today's market. Now, before we go straight to that jaw-dropping value, let's take a journey through time to understand why the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is so special. The year 1999 marked the final chapter of an era. It was the last year before the 2000s, the end of a century, and a transition into a new millennium. The United States Mint was still producing Lincoln cents featuring the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The coin may look ordinary at first glance, but the story behind certain 1999 Liberty 1-cent coins will leave you stunned. This coin is made of copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. It might seem like an everyday coin, but what collectors have discovered is that some 1999 Liberty 1-cent coins were struck with unique die errors and mint variations that make them incredibly rare. Some examples show double dies on the obverse, where the word Liberty and the date 1999 appear slightly doubled. Others have slight off-center strikes, die cracks, or even rare transitional errors. These little imperfections, invisible to most people, are what make certain pieces worth a fortune today. Let's talk about history for a moment. The Lincoln Cent series began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, and it became one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. The 1999 edition holds a special place in that timeline because it represents the end of the 20th century, a century full of changes in politics, technology, and currency. Collectors see the 1999 Liberty 1-cent as a historical bridge between the old and the new America, which adds emotional and historical value beyond its face worth. But what truly makes this coin stand out is its market performance. Over the past few years, coin enthusiasts, collectors, and auction houses have witnessed record-breaking sales. Rare examples of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent, especially those in pristine condition or with unique minting errors, have sold for staggering amounts. And according to the latest market analysis, the current estimated value for the most exceptional specimens of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin has reached a breathtaking $779,339. That's right, a single penny valued at nearly $800,000. Imagine finding one of these coins lying around in an old jar or hidden in your grandparents' coin collection. Just one lucky find could change your life forever. Many people underestimate the value of old pennies, but serious collectors know that even small differences in strike, finish, or mint mark can transform a simple cent into a treasure. That's why the team here at JF Coin always reminds our viewers to check every coin carefully, because you never know when you might be holding a hidden gem worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, let's look at the different mint marks that appeared on 1999 Liberty 1-cent coins. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark, the Denver Mint struck coins with a small letter D under the date, and the San Francisco Mint created proof coins marked with an S. Among these, the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coins are particularly interesting to collectors because of their distinct die variations and sharp minting details. Some of these Denver minted coins are the ones commanding those sky-high prices today. Condition plays a huge role in determining value. A circulated 1999 Liberty 1-cent might only fetch a few cents to a few dollars, but an uncirculated or proof coin in mint state condition, especially one graded MS-68 or higher, can reach astronomical prices. Coin grading companies such as PCGS and NGC have reported a limited number of these high-grade coins, which makes them extremely desirable to investors and collectors. If you're wondering how to check your coin, here's what you should do. First, look closely at the date 1999 and the word Liberty under a magnifying glass. If you notice any doubling or strange texture, you may have a double die coin. Second, check the mint mark. If you have a D mint mark with sharp edges and clean surfaces, you could be in luck. Lastly, inspect the reverse side. The Lincoln Memorial should have clear, crisp details. If it's slightly misaligned or off-center, that could increase its value dramatically. A TJF coin, we have seen collectors bring in coins they thought were ordinary, only to find out later that they were holding something worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the magic of coin collecting. Every coin tells a story. Every scratch, every shine, every mint mark is a clue to history. And sometimes, history pays in real dollars. Let's also not forget the emotional power of these coins. Holding a 1999 Liberty 1-cent in your hand is like holding a small piece of the 20th century, a coin that circulated during the rise of the internet, the end of an old world, and the beginning of a new one. It's a symbol of change, resilience, and legacy. Today, collectors around the world are hunting for the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. Auctions list them for astonishing prices, and rare specimens continue to break previous records. The current market value stands tall at $779,339, making it one of the most valuable pennies in modern U.S. coinage. So next time you see a penny lying on the ground or sitting forgotten in a drawer, don't walk past it. Pick it up. Look closely. Because who knows? You might be the next lucky person to find a 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. A TJF coin, our mission is to bring you fascinating stories, market updates, and historical facts about these incredible coins. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Liberty 1-cent coins, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and share this video with other coin lovers. Every week we reveal another hidden treasure from the world of American coinage, from the 1986 Liberty 1-cent to the 2004 D Liberty 1-cent worth $779,338, the 2008 Liberty 1-cent valued at $779,339, and many more rare gems waiting to be discovered. Keep watching JF Coin.